Morning. I think we are live, or good evening to everybody in the Northern Hemisphere. How are you? Sorry I'm a little bit late. There was a very loud noise outside my door, so I just thought I would wait a couple of minutes just for that to disappear, so that you didn't have to listen to that instead of me. So, how are you? How's everyone? Hope you're having either a good evening or a good morning. Um, for those of you who don't know me, I am Karen Sawyer. I am the Plant Power Coach. I am a certified plant-based nutrition health coach, and I am the creator of Plant Power Transformation, which is my signature 12-week coaching program whereby I help people achieve their weight loss goals and their health goals by adjusting their diet, by helping them ditch that real diet mentality, help them get over their roadblocks, and help them create a new identity, all through, I guess, the power of plant-based foods. And I'm here to give you my best tips, tricks, and mindset shifts so that you also can achieve successful weight loss and successful health improvements on a plant-based diet. Now, this week, I thought what I would do is just take you through an in-depth look at my program. Because the next intake, the next round of my program kicks off on Monday, the 1st of February, which is just over 2 weeks away. I'm quite excited about that. Looking forward to working with my new clients. And I'm also taking enrollment calls at the moment. So I still have a few spaces left in the program. So if you're interested in working with me, please do reach out to me. Let's have a chat and just see if we are a good fit to work together. There's absolutely no obligation there. By all means, if we're not a great fit, and if I know somebody else who may be able to help, I will certainly do that. Now, spaces are limited in my program because this is a high service program, because I am dedicated to helping you have a transformation to achieve your goals. And everybody is slightly different in what it is they need. The foundations are very, very similar, but everybody has their own experience in life, and everybody is holding on to all sorts of different pains and emotions that need to be released. And so that is why there's limited spaces in my program, because I put a lot of energy into helping you have a complete transformation. Now, as I mentioned, the program is called the Plant Power Transformation. Why that name? Let's just start with that. Now, I really love that word transformation, because that is what I'm helping my clients to achieve. It's not just solely about weight loss or a physical transformation. If I were to solely focus on weight loss, then it's likely that the results that my clients would achieve would not be sustainable. I'm all about sustainability in the world, in the environment, in our health, okay? If I was to solely focus on giving you tactics to achieve your weight loss, then it's likely that at the end of the program, you'd go back to living just a normal life, and all that weight that you lose would come back on. That's not what I want. So, what do I mean by tactics? Let's just address that first. For example, I had a conversation with someone last week. She'd been working with a dietitian who was getting her to eat no more than 1,000 calories per day. And yes, at a very basic level, this does create a calorie deficit, which does then cause weight loss. But in the meantime, her metabolism is going to reduce basically. 1,000 calories is not a long-term sustainable strategy. This is not normal eating. She won't be able to keep this up for the rest of her life. So basically, when she goes back to eating normally, she's likely to put all that weight back on. And the biggest thing is, this tactic is likely to be hurting her relationship to food, to her body, to herself. Now, that's really what I mean by tactics, something that's going to get you a result but is not long-term or sustainable. I'm all about the sustainability. A quote I really, really love is, when we focus on health, we lose weight as a side effect. I love that. Whereas when we focus on weight loss, we lose health as a side effect. And that's physical health as well as mental health. So, as I said, this is not just a physical transformation. I'm all about helping my clients have a transformation in their overall health, their relationship to food, their relationship to themselves. That's why I chose the word transformation. And obviously, it's plant power because I am the plant power coach. And I think it's a really great way to link the program to me and just sort of help extend my plant power brand. For example, my Facebook group is called Plant Power Health. Come and join that if you're not a member already. And my 21-day cleanse is called Plant Power Cleanse. So now let's get back to the program. Let's look at the structure of it. There are three main pillars which are all vitally important. There's the education component, there's support, and there's accountability. Any great program really needs to have all three, or else something's going to fall away. Let's dive into education first. This is the guts of the program. This is where everything you'll be. This is everything that you'll be learning essentially. And I've split the education component into three parts as well. And these are three parts that I see as being imperative to finding true health and true happiness. And they are mind, body, soul. We all know body, mind, soul, or body, mind, spirit, but I flip it around a bit. Now, let's delve into body. We tackle body first. This is where we look at all things food in relationship to health and sustained weight loss. And you'll be learning what to eat. Okay, this is where you learn about traffic light foods. You learn about the green light foods. These are the foods that you can eat in abundance. These are great foods. They'll provide you with great nutrition, help fill you up, but they're not going to help you overeat your calories. So then there's orange light foods. These are healthy foods. These are great foods, but not necessarily great for weight loss. So we just want to make sure we're eating those sparingly. And then there are really the red light foods. Now, these are foods that are not healthy, okay? They are detrimental to weight loss as well, and they really should be avoided. Now, I'm not a, all or nothing type of person. I'm going to say if you want to eat some of that, that's totally up to you. But I'm giving you the information and the tools to be able to make sensible decisions here. Under body, we also look at how to eat, because how we consume our food has a massive impact on our body, our digestion, and our ability to actually absorb the nutrients that we are eating. We'll also look at when to eat. You'll learn things about timing of day, circadian rhythms. Plus, you're going to learn to tap into your body's hunger and fullness cues so that you're not ever left starving, reaching for foods that are going to impact your progress. And we'll also make sure that on a fullness scale that you're not overeating. And then we look at the why. So under body, it's all about what, how, when and why of eating. So the why is a really, really important module. This is all around our relationship, the relationship between diet and many of our Western chronic diseases. This is a really, really important one because I think when you are aware of what foods that you're eating are doing to your body, it can be really powerful motivator to help you stay away from them. You're feeling empowered to because you understand what's actually happening inside your body, and you start to not even see a lot of these foods as food anymore. You see them as poison. So helpful way to stay on track. So that is essentially the body module, and as you start to implement changes in the early stages of the program, you actually really start to see some great wins. You feel different in your body, you start to feel lighter and you feel more energized, and this helps you to give you the motivation to keep going. So what we do then, we flick to mind. So what happens? You have adjusted your diet, you're on a roll, you're feeling great, then something happens. You start to feel a little bit out of sorts in your body, you start to feel a little unfamiliar, and what do you find yourself doing? This is when you find yourself starting to self-sabotage. And I want to let you know that this is 100% normal. It's okay. So as we start in the mind component, we dive straight into self-sabotage. This is where we'll learn about self-sabotage, how it shows up in your life, and you'll realize that there's probably been a pattern in your life, extending probably just beyond your relationship to food. In this module, I'll give you some powerful tools that will help you overcome it when it does start to show in your life, so that you can be more empowered to have it not drag you off course. We'll learn about stress. You'll learn about the impacts of stress and anxiety on the body and how they contribute to things like weight gain and lowered immunity. And you'll learn some really great tools as well to help you calm that stress response and have your nervous system functioning optimally again. Sorry, I have my kitty cat playing down on the floor. Hey, Cougar, stop it. I'm live. Sorry, making silly noises there. Okay, that is stress. Now, next part is identity and beliefs. So many times we expect that we'll become this person that we want to be once we've achieved our goals. But here's the kicker. We often haven't achieved our goals because we are holding on to an identity and some limiting beliefs that are keeping us stuck where we are now. So in this module, we delve right into those limiting beliefs and your current identity, being how you see yourself. And we explore what's been holding you back, whether this might be the belief that you don't deserve to achieve your goals, whether that's the belief that you can't lose weight, whether that's the belief that you are not lovable, whether it's the identity of an overweight person, the identity of a sick person, or whether you think that you might lose parts of yourself in order to become the person you want to be or have the results that you want to have. So whatever it is, we explore that and we work on creating some new empowering beliefs for yourself, and we'll work on drafting a new identity on paper, I guess, that you want to adopt, and I'll give you some tools so that you can actually start to see yourself as that person now, instead of expecting that person to emerge once you've finally achieved your goals. Next, we'll dive into habits, and when we have the results we have now, it's because of our daily habits. So in this module, we explore ways to help you identify some of the daily habits that you want to adopt, as well as habits that you potentially want to let go of. And I'll give you some powerful tools to help you implement those habits in a way that is going to be pleasurable to you. So that was all about the mind. Next, we'll dive into the soul. And this is all around creating nourishment for yourself and, helping you extend what you've learned into the rest of your life and beyond. Basically, let's help move you forward. So this is where we look at cravings. And to start with, we'll learn to understand what your cravings are actually telling you. You'll learn to recognize whether it is actually food and what to do if it is food, but we'll also learn to recognize whether it's something else in your life that is craving your attention. We'll look at personal power. So this is reframing ways to look at yourself, ways to speak to yourself. This will have you tapping into that stored personal power of yours, and will help you release it and direct it towards positive intentions in your life. And then we've got success as a springboard. Now, towards the end of the program, you are no doubt going to be feeling much lighter, be feeling more energetic, more alive, and what we do here is redirect that newfound energy towards your next goals. We'll explore what's next in your life, what's next in your health, what you want to do next with all this energy that you have and this energetic, lighter body. And it really is a powerful way to ensure that you're always looking forward, particularly in your health journey, and not slipping backwards once you finish the program. That's something I'm really, really strong on. I want to have you continually looking forward at what's next. Because what I don't want to have is you falling off the rails once you finish up the program. So that's the bones of the education. Under support, what you get is 12 weekly one-on-one coaching sessions with me. You'll also get, here she is saying hello. You'll also get weekly video training and weekly handouts, downloads, links to articles that may help you, etc. You'll also get all of my delicious, healthy, whole food, plant-based recipes to get you started on the journey, because sometimes just knowing what to eat can be the biggest kicker, okay? These are recipes that everybody has said that they've really, really loved. So as part of my program, you get all of those. I also have a Slack group where all of my students or my clients, sorry, will be, and that's a great way to support each other on the journey as well, and also a great way to reach out for me for extra support between our one-on-one sessions should you need it. And then under accountability, we're going to be setting SMART goals for you. I think most people know about SMART goals. They are specific, they're measurable, they're achievable, they are relative to to your goals, I guess, and they're time-based. Obviously, we've got 12 weeks here, so we want to make sure that those goals are going to be relative to the 12-week program. So we will then be tracking your progress against these SMART goals, but we're going to do that every 4 weeks, not every week. We know that as human beings, we tend to fluctuate, and particularly us women over our monthly cycle, we can fluctuate as well. So if we are being consistent every 4 weeks when we measure, we will no doubt be in the same part of our cycle, so that we don't need to freak out if we suddenly have a little bit of belly bloat at that time of the month. And you'll also have weekly homework exercises, which I'll be following up on. So that is accountability. Now, if you or somebody you know is struggling with weight loss and really, really wants to get to the bottom of it, you know that it's more than just the foods that you put in your mouth. You know that there's something else that's holding you back potentially. I invite you to reach out to me or send me a direct message. You can send me a message via the Plant Power Coach, or you can send me a message via my personal page, Karen Sawyer, KERRYN SAWYER. Or just leave a comment below and just say that you'd like me to contact you, and I will. I am now taking enrolments, as I said, and I'll be taking those over the next couple of weeks. So I'd love to have a chat to you to see if you are a fit for the program. But, there is no obligation, as I said. Many people have been incredibly successful on my program because they've been able to get past their limiting self-beliefs. They've had massive ahas every week. So what we put into our bodies in terms of the food can often be only part of the equation. And I'm here to help you work on your full body, mind, and soul to make sure that you are then becoming the person that you want to be, and you're adopting the identity that you want, which will help you achieve your goals. So I'm here. Please reach out to me, and I can give you the information that I just presented as a PDF as well, if that's going to help you. And there are also some amazing client testimonials that you can read about, and some videos that you can link to as well. So yeah, please don't be shy. Please reach out to me. I'm here to help. And yes, I will be back here to chat to you again next week. If you've got any questions in the meantime, whether it's about my program or about anything to do with plant-powered weight loss, plant-powered health, please do just reach out to me again, drop a comment below, and I will look to incorporate that maybe in some future lives or some future posts that I do, really looking to find how I can best serve you and deliver you the information and the tools that you need to make successful weight loss and successful health improvements in your life. So that's it for today, guys. I look forward to speaking to you all soon. Ciao for now. Bye.